We're back. We're about to go in from the recess.
Sure, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, hopefully Von Karma is like feeling better because he's really cranky today. And I think, sometimes you just show up to work and you're just not feeling it. Maybe that's just what's happening with him.
Maybe he just needed a smoke break.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out. All right.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon.
Yeah, I was in shock. Listen, you see a gun, you kind of, move without thinking, and then suddenly there's a gun in your hand. It's totally normal.
No, don't grab random guns you see.
It was foggy. It could have been anything. I thought it was the paddle.
Okay. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. So it makes nothing clear at all.
That makes nothing. So there were two guys in a boat with a gun. One of them shot somebody. Ooh. Great. We've determined nothing new. True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes. It was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean that it was a suicide?
It's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? There's a man. There's a man.
Uh-huh.
In an inflatable monster costume.
Okay.
In the water, and he popped up and shot the other guy. That's my current theory is
I love the working theory.
A man,
absolutely.
A man in an inflatable.
A man using a cryptid to commit a murder. I love that. I love that.
That's my current theory. Say Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, do you have kind of like a spiritual stepladder or something? Because I can't reach her.
We could just take you to the top of a tall building.
Sorry, it's no good.
Ugh.
And tried going to the bathroom and sticking my head under the faucet. That didn't really do the trick. It's not the same.
Have you tried walking around to a better corner for better reception?
Yeah, I don't know. Like the spirit network is just kind of, it must be out or something.
Oh.
The spirit towers are down.
You get a spirit landline?
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I need you here. I'm not gonna tell this teenager she's useless.
I've actually seen that one play, and it's pretty bad. Yeah. Nick's just silent, and she's like, "You don't need to say it."
No. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out.
Oof, that's even. I don't know if I like that one either. You're always trying to help.
Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? I mean, she is like a. Oh.
It's okay, Nick. You fucking suck at, comforting people, and you're, oblivious to the needs of others, I guess. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately.
Yeah, maybe don't say that right in front of Edgeworth.
Edgeworth is just off camera.
Edgeworth's face is just like going through a journey right now. He's just like, oh my god, I've entrusted my case to an idiot.
He knew that. He knew
He knew that.
You knew.
And yet, he accepted.
He didn't really have much choice. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Yep. Worst things to say in front of your client. More at 11.
Things you don't want to hear your lawyer say.
Look at my lawyer dog. I'm going to jail.
Really?
Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already... Let me try that again. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, you have one of those? Oh, sorry. Whoops.
It's very cruel of you. Maybe I deserve it.
Being mean to Edgeworth is like a fun pastime.
I mean, it's pretty fun. He deserves to be bullied a little bit. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Carmichael, your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Hi, Lotta. What's up? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective.
I will add many of that.
Do not! Because I tell you to! Von Karma's word is law! Understand? She doesn't.
Look at that face. Y'all need to learn some manners.
I mean, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. Oh no, Von Karmas are excellent at manners. We passed with straight A's for 5 generations.
At manner school. Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please. All right. Lot of time.
Okay. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
And also a weird monster.
No, it goes back under the water.
Oh, okay.
It goes up and then back like in one of those T-Rex, inflatable T-Rex costumes. So you just go back under the water.
That would be a really funny thing with just an inflatable T-Rex. It was actually a T-Rex that killed this guy. Miles just didn't want to say it because it's so ridiculous.
Miles would rather go to jail than admit that a floating inflatable T-Rex came up from underneath the water and shot a man in front of him.
It's just completely ridiculous.
I won't say it's...
I must have been hallucinating. I haven't slept in 5 days. Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise.
Wouldn't there be 2 photos?
This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Also, yeah, we don't know that yet.
Oh my God. We do.
You're thinking too hard again, Chell. You're gonna figure it out.
Oh my God, she's wearing Birkenstocks. No.
Order, I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
Do they not have scuba gear in this world?
I guess not. They didn't... Like, I guess it's unlikely.
But not impossible.
But not impossible.
But not impossible.
And I mean, like, Phoenix's whole thing is like, yeah, this completely open and shut murder case. Guess what? There was another person.
Yeah. Like, and also murders rely on it being impossible for there to be anyone else who could have done it.
Yeah. I mean, like, that, as long as you can prove that there's another person, that's usually enough, like, in real life to get somebody off the accusation.
Gosh. Okay. So,
Yes, anyway. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
oh, she's not. She's wearing striped boots. Okay, that makes much more sense. I thought they were Birkenstock. Would be completely impractical for that lake, but
Yeah. Order, order, I will have order. Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Oh, do you really need to? It's so
Yes.
lame. It's so gauche. Oh. A cross-examination. Oh. We have photographic proof. What question can that possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty.
You can't see who's in the photo, Von Karma.
You lose! If I say it loud enough, it must be true. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. We'll only flounder and ask meaningless questions. We'll fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court. You know.
I guess I understand. You just, like, hate the court?
Yeah!
Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think there was.
Yeah.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Oh.
Wow, I'm so impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Star Wars.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
I can't do this fucking noise.
The tis, tis, tis. That noise?
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Doing two older men.
Yeah, how's your voice?
Whew! We're good. I've got water,
Uh-huh.
but it is sure a workout.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into this. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay.
Oh, did you want to press on the first one?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when it was.
Yeah, let's go back over everything just so we know.
Yeah. Yeah. 25th. Yeah.
Turn on at 12:15. Map. Pistol fired 3 times.
Fired 3 times.
Bears
Interesting.
prints from Edgeworth's right hand, which is also very interesting.
Is Edgeworth left-handed?
No. And also, oh yeah, the camera.
The camera. That's what we need to use.
I'm sure that will be relevant.
The one that takes an automatic photo at a loud noise? Who could say?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she wasn't watching the lake, so we can
yeah.
press her here.
Oh. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further! Yeah!
Press further!
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection! What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning.
Object to your coat.
I object to your face.
Wow, rude. Let's not get personal.
Don't make me have to call another recess.
You chose to
kick
buy
your
that
ass in-
coat.
I'll kick your ass in dodgeball. Don't test me.
Don't think you... No, Von Karma was absolutely way too into dodgeball as a kid.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
opportunity to make people be in pain at will. Yeah. Objection sustained. Yeah, that's right. I sustained my own
You
objection.
can't do that. Your Honor, he can't do that.
I'll do anything to win. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
As always. All right. Bang came from the lake. More info, please.
Yeah, can you tell us more about... So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. All right, well, let's see. Okay, well, there's two gents on a boat, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Two gents on a boat, but did you see them clearly? Because your camera sure didn't.
And that camera has a nice lens on it.
Yeah.
Could you clearly see two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
No.
Uh-oh. Press further.
Press further.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Yeah, he's coaching the witness. All right. There's another bang. Yeah, sure.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
Oh my god, he's so annoying. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you.
Yeah, fair.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness.
Yeah,
That's his job. To what end? Winning the case, Phoenix.
Yeah, like getting your client declared guilty. Duh.
Welcome to the legal system, bucko.
All right, I'm gonna press again on this one. We're just
Yeah.
gonna press
And-
like crazy.
Are you sure about that?
Wow, now we're just reaching.
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further?
Press further.
How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Yeah, Phoenix, it does. Miss Hart, you...
Oh, there he goes again. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course.
I'm going to start biting. Oh, great.
And enough. Sorry, that was a Von Karma line. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But Your Honor.
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. I mean, that means you get arrested, but you will have to leave the courtroom, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they don't let you get arrested and stay in the courtroom. That would be very
Yeah,
funny.
that would be really funny, actually. We should do that. Understood.
Uh-huh.
Nick! Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy!
I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? Present evidence, perhaps?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it!
Who was that?
It was me!
Maya!
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not! Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth! This is a matter of life or death! Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta!
What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No.
Oh,
What?
well.
Where are we? Who?
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Of course, he's going to try and get it thrown at it either way.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
Phoenix, wrong.
Phoenix, wrong, actually. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth.
Ha ha!
That was not in the testimony.
We call that entrapment.
That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Woohoo!
Order, 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 order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
He's thinking, processing.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
Bye.
All right. Well, we're...
I care not for this melodrama.
Strong
He
use of the
says-
word melodrama from a man looking like melodrama itself.
yeah, he's kind of melodrama personified, so I don't wanna hear it.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate battering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
All right. Well,
I think we've got it. Yeah, can we see that photo where you can't see anyone?
Yeah, right? That's it. That's the whole testimony. Okay.
I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
It's easy, Phoenix. Come on. All right.
Can I...
Photo.
Photo. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph.
Listen.
The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Haha. Mr. Wright has a point. Nuh-uh. That's not what I told her to say. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Wait, nuh-uh, I coached her? Take backsies?
Yeah, nuh-uh. I told her to leave that out.
Takes backseat, please, is his question.
Yeah.
Yet she has now said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Ms. Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Well, you're digging yourself deeper, honey.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your frankly incredible sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Yeah, okay, how Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
All right. I think I want details on those binoculars.
Yeah.
Because she said she was there for,
Research.
yes, for research on meteor showers.
Yeah, you don't need binoculars to see meteor showers.
Yeah, that's weird.
Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Press further about the camera that's used to take
Press
automatic pictures.
Further!
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case.
Well,
Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. He's getting into the melodrama. It's in the air.
it is in the air. It's mostly Karma's cologne, though.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Now, that's interesting.
Do meteor showers make noise?
Yeah, that's because it has a giant camera. Or well, giant microphone, rather. I'm just very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a meteor shower, and they're not loud.
They don't usually make noise. No.
I'm imagining if meteor showers made a ton of noise, that is the worst. God.
That's terrifying.
I would hate that. Hey! Bad.
Hey, what about this camera, though?
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. I mean, there's also that.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then what exactly was she photographing?
Show evidence.
All right. Yeah, evidence.
Lake monster, please. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photograph at the lake? Please show me the lake monster.
Here you go.
Gordy!
Gordy's here to save the day.
Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph.
Yay!
What's this? A newspaper article? Oh, I don't think I've read this one. Gordy. The sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart. I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
We have proof.
We've got
proof.
it. I have it. Proof.
Yeah, proof? Yeah, I have it. He bluffed like a liar.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
All right.
Set up to take a picture of a loud noise.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. That's kind of obvious. So.
Yeah, the camera pointed at the lake. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera.
Haha.
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set up to respond to loud noises.
Haha.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart?
No.
So smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it, Phoenix. But what could it have been? Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Hopefully this one might have a fact in it.
Oh, yeah. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
All right. Try 3 or 4, whatever it is. Lotta's new
900.
testimony.
New.
The new final testimony.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Okay, line number 1.
I'm an investigative reporter, or investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. Then there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Aha! 2 loud noises.
Interesting. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Commer's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Yeah,
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Good one, me. I'm gonna tell myself I did good because I sustained my own objections, so...
Probably has a
have to
little
laugh
chart at home with little gold stars you put next to it.
Yes, I give myself my own gold stars. Don't depend on anyone else to do it for you.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
All right.
Can we do the camera take photo at loud noise yet?
Let's see. When I heard the bang, and there wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat.
Do you want to press on that?
Yeah, let's press.
There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. Don't know if she heard a bang and then she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay, I think we need to present the Gordy at that, because she's like, oh,
Yeah.
there wasn't much else, but then why wouldn't she be scanning still?
Looking for... Miss Hart. Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would.
But you're weird as hell.
But you're a monster hunter. But you're far from normal.
He's such a bitch. I love him.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. I love her stunned face.
Yeah.
Order, continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, I could be a witness in a murder and all. I kind of got excited. Sure, I was watching the boat. Till now.
Oh, this is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Shut up! Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
You heard me, your pie hole.
What was she going to say? She took the photo and she what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality, it might, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it?
Haha.
I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photos show something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement.
Yeah, make her show me. Look, come on.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
Liar, liar. What are y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
Woo!
You old fool. Von Karma.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
All right. Ooh, interesting. Okay, well that just solves it right there.
Yeah.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Judge, I need you to look at the hands, my guy.
Lake photo taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15 a.m.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
Ecstatic. There has to be something.
Phoenix!
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement.
Lines taken out of context for 500.
And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Von Karma, you're really just gonna, hope that no one notices it's the wrong hand?
Yeah.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously.
Trying to...
Oh, then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
He's always got something to add. What the fuck?
Von Karma's trying to get out of here, as fast as possible. He's like,
Yeah.
no one look at anything else. Goodbye.
Yeah, no one look at anything. He's guilty. Bye-bye.
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Here we go.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
Honey, you're killing me.
This is bad. Real bad. What should I do?
All right.
Show other evidence, right?
All right, let's object to the enlargement. I
Oh,
think.
what? Object to the enlargement. Okie dokie.
Yes. All right. Because this gives new information.
Oh, right.
I feel like that's the way to go. Like, we do have evidence, but like, yeah.
Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
That's not how photo enlargement works.
Computer enhance.
I love computer enhance. It's my favorite
all love
Photoshop tool.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing.
Haha.
I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Yeah.
Beep beep, can we get that? Can you touch my hand
there.
to your hand?
Yeah, I gotta just put my hand on your hand, gingerly and tenderly.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand.
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence.
Sure does.
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Gun, please.
Gun, please.
This evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo,
Oh, we love a good ergo.
I love an ergo. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Ha! Gotcha!
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, that took fucking an hour, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim.
Yeah, the victim himself. Like, yeah, he could
A
do
man
that.
in an inflatable T-Rex costume coming out of
Yes.
the lake.
It was the man in the T-Rex costume.
There's only one explanation remaining. I mean,
There's many.
the
There's
man
many
who
possibilities.
shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order, order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you. There is no way it could have been suicide.
Okay, well,
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
all right. Autopsy report updated. Shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I hate updated autopsy reports.
Looks like it runs from the mentor to the student.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, The prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
Woo! We made it. All right, and this is where we'll pick up next time.
See you later.